how much money you need to construct a poultry house of 1,000 to 1,500 birds. Today, we want to look on the preconditions or pre-requirements you need to put in consideration before you even think of constructing a poultry house. And I'll be walking you in the journey of constructing this poultry house from how the process is going to start up to the end, so that you may be able to understand the same. I will not only provide you with the quality SASO-F1 chicks, but I want to ensure that you do the right investment from the construction out to the time you are going to stop. So when you give us work, the first thing we normally do is to issue you with a terms of reference and a quotation, so that you may be able to understand, with the budget you have, are you able to construct the poultry house, or are we going to reduce the size of the poultry house, or we are going to increase the size of the poultry house. So that is why we normally advise you, we start with the quotation and a terms of reference. A terms of reference is a simple description of how the house will look like, just a structural description on how the house will look like. Today, I am at the site and I will be glad to share with you on how we are going to start the project out to the end. First things first, I want to show you the terms of reference so that we may be able to understand how the house will look like, and at the end, we want to see whether the same house will be like the same house in the terms of reference. We will also look on the quotations so that we will see how much material will be needed and what kind of materials will be needed. So come with me as I shall now get into the terms of reference so that I may be able to show you. Very many people are asking me, what is the terms of reference? So let me show you. So this allow me to hide some information. This is now the terms of reference for construction of an open-sided poultry house with a pitched roof. So you can see, allow me to write the details of my customer. So this is now the terms of reference. This is simply the structural description of the house. So the size of the house, this is what we normally give to you. The size of the house is a one-story chicken house of measurements 50 feet length, 30 feet width, and 9 feet height. That 9 feet, it means there is 2 feet which is going now to get into the ground. Then the side wall height will be 7 feet. Then we have the wall height from the floor to the ventilation is 3 feet. Then the wire mesh of the ventilation will be 4 feet. Roof height 4 feet. Then it's just a small description of everything which will require in the process of now starting to construct your poultry house. Let's get into the next page so that we may understand into details what is required of you as a client. So when you give us work, the terms of reference also comes with the required materials which you need to buy or which you need to invest at the start. So what you can see here, we have done the number, the product which you'll need, and the description of the goods, the quantity and the cost per item as at today. These costs are as at the market price today. So you see on this quotation, we have given now our client a simple description which can be easily understood, where he will only go to the hardware, get all these materials, then our work will be just be doing the construction and giving the expertise work. We are on site, as I have told you. I want to show you what we have done already on the site. So this is our house, which we have already looked on the terms of reference. What you are seeing here, we have just done the initial process of constructing this house. In a poultry farming house, you don't require a foundation. So what we have done, we have started by excavation of these holes so that we may be able now to have our round posts being set on this post so that we may start the process of constructing the house. So this is how the house will look like. When you are building your poultry house, make sure it is from east to west orientation, as you can see. As you can see now, the direction of wind is coming from the other side to this side. That's why we have our length on this side and our width on this side, to ensure that it follows the right structure and the right dimensions when we are doing our construction. After we issue you with the terms of reference, what follows now is the step of mobilizing all the materials. What you are able to see here, you can see our engineers are seriously working now on the rounding post to ensure that we get the right thing. So the materials have been assembled now on the site, as you can see. We have also ordered now for the ballast. This one we are going to use, we are using it now for the rounding post, which you are seeing there, and we are also going to use it now on the floor. That is now when we will be doing now the floor where the chicken will be stepping on. The other aspect, the other material we have also assembled, we have also done the article, which you are seeing here on this site. So these articles, we are going to use them now on the floor of the poultry house. These are now the articles. Then with the articles, we have also done some procurement of the machine cut stones, which you are seeing here. So these machine cut stones, we are going to use them to make a walling from the ground to up to 3 feet from the ground. This is to ensure that water cannot enter in the poultry house, or any other insects or any other predator cannot get into poultry house and also eat the birds or affect the birds. So we are going to have a 3 feet from the ground. Now you see these machine cut stones. What we have also done, we have also ensured that everything is on site before even the commencement of the work. And the good thing with us is that we don't get any of your money. You normally have control of all your money because we only take on the labor alone. We only give our client the mandate to control all his money, the procurement of material. What we provide as NEO-HEN Farms is the expertise, and we provide you now with the construction of the poultry house, and what you only pay us is just the labor alone. This will ensure that you are going to save your money, and nobody can manipulate you on how much you spend on the poultry house. And that's why we ensure that you do the right thing from the beginning to the end. Let's get now to the next step to see what we have also procured. The next set of materials which our client has procured is now the hardware items, which is now the iron sheets. We are now using the dumuzas, just the normal dumuzas, 3-meter iron sheets. You can also see we have also procured some chain link. I have seen some people do an investment where now they use the chicken wire. Instead of chicken wire, use the chain link, because chicken don't require a fancy place where they are going to live. So instead of chicken wire, we are going to use this, and it's going to cut now down the cost by over 50% of the cost of which we could have used now if we could have used now the chain link. So we are if we could have used now the wire mesh. So we are using now this fencing chain link instead of the wire mesh. The next thing we have procured, you can see we have in our store, we have enough cement, which is going to take us the whole construction process up to the end. And these are the things you need to have before you even think of investing. That's why we are here on site, to ensure that we walk with you the journey. This is now the introduction video. We will be doing a video each and every step, so that you may be able to understand what normally happens in the poultry construction. One mistake what many poultry farmers make, they invest a lot of money in the construction, yet they invest very little money on the stock. Then they make an investment mistake. That's why I don't want you to make the same mistake. I want you to be very bright enough and be able to make the right decision when it comes now to poultry investment. The good thing with us is that we ensure that your poultry house is in the right standard and also as economical as possible, so that you may save enough money, which you are going now to invest now on the flock, which is what is going to generate more money for your business. So guys, keep in touch. If you are watching me for the first time, make sure you like this video, you leave a comment, and make sure you subscribe to this channel, so that we may continue empowering more people and more people. The good thing with us is that I not only provide you with the quality SASO-F1 chicks, I will also ensure that I train you on how you are going to take care of them, on how you are going to construct your poultry house up to the time you are going to go to the market. And that's the good thing with us. There is no point of guesswork. Is to do things in the right manner. You do things as they should be done. So guys, I want to appreciate you for your time, for taking your time to watch this video. Guys, let's meet in the next video. Make sure you keep in touch as we initiate the project up to the end. Thank you so much, guys.